Chicago will be in Orlando taking on the Magic. And Dallas taking on Denver. Who knows what will happen with Orlando over the next few hours with the trade deadline. And Dwight Howard's back and forth seesaw throughout the last 24 hours. Off the foot of Bosh, it'll go to the Bulls.
Yeah, I like the defense that time by Chicago. Did an excellent job. Give Miami a lot of credit. Now, they ran a lot of continuity, but it was defense perfectly.
Watson off the screen on the side. Boy. Got hit as he threw it to Boozer. Carlos way off on that one.
See, Boozer and Deng have got to be productive in the second half. Nice.
Back the other way, Watson. Wade tried for the chase down block, but couldn't get there.
Right, it was nice to see him accelerate, Mike, once he made the steal. So the Yanko, whatever they did, you know, through the rest of that first half and that halftime, it looks good right now.
Yeah, C.J. Watson came down awkwardly on that left ankle on a drive in the first half. Chalmers pushes his way to the basket, and he'll come to the line.
Now this is just a good move by Wade. Back pass, all right, bad angle, and then Watson. Now Wade ran him down. We know the best guy in this league in running people down is LeBron James. But Wade gave a good try.
Yeah, now if you would have just done this, you would have gotten there. Mario Chalmers at the line on that 08 championship team for Kansas, most outstanding player. Of course, won that title against a Derrick Rose-led Memphis team. QB, it was interesting what Eric Spoelstra told us about Chalmers. He said he's not playing at the level he did before the All-Star game.
Yeah, well, rightfully so. In the first half tonight, 0 points. Right. And then also cold. So at that point guard position, no points. No field goal.
Brewer free. Off the mark, and Chalmers goes up to get the rebound.
Big thing right now, Chicago's got to understand, if you're going to shoot a bad percentage, you cannot give the transition game to Miami. That's where they thrive in coming back.
Deng deflection, shot clock at 15. Heather told us as she checked on C.J. Watson, no treatment needed in the halftime break. Nothing extra, able to come back out. They stayed with John Lucas III. He was rolling the hot hand. See, Heather's always working, you know? 3 days here in Chicago, she's full of energy. Wade knocks it down from the outside, and
now Brewer played him. He played him beautifully. He played him on the dribble. He forced him to go for the long jump shot and a fade, but yet he knocks it down.
The passes aren't easy now, and James took it away from Noah. Bumped by Deng, and he'll come to the line for a couple. You feel like the vice is closing a little bit? A technical foul call on Joakim Noah. Noah wanted a foul call on the other end, and he's going to be called for a tee here.
He thought he got hit right there on the steal by LeBron James. Now at this end, Deng was trying to foul early so that they'd take it out on the side.
Deng, as you said, was unhappy with it. Let Eddie F. Rush know about it on the way back down. So LeBron shoots the tee here. It might be a 4-point game.
Like we said earlier in this game, this is going to be very difficult to referee. Now we know the first half, all that hustle. See right there with the grab down the arm and that, he thought he was fouled. And then at this end, Deng thought that he fouled LeBron out past the top of the circle as he changed direction going to his left.
Neither team has missed. All 20 free throws have been made.
Oh, you lucky rascal.
Do we ever get credit when it doesn't go wrong? When we don't jinx them, we never get credit. For the first miss, we get blamed.
I like what we saw in the first half, the fact that Miami only got to the foul line 6 times. They're one of the best teams in the league. They get there 27 times a game. So the Chicago defense was good, kept them off the lane, and that's what you must do in the second half if you're going to continue to keep the lead.
7 in a row for Miami. The Bulls had a 50-34 lead. They were up 16 late in that second quarter. Watson loses Chalmers. Boozer not as confident on that shot right now. Only 1 of 3 here tonight. Watson gets bumped, and he will come to the line as Chalmers will pick up the foul. And the pace is slowed here in this third quarter.
Well, I like the move by Watson. He had the alley because we were right there. It's right in front of us. And when he made that move, Chalmers had to foul him from the rear. He tried to go with a steal from behind.
There's the first miss of the night.
Just keep an eye. See, he sees the lane right there, and you can see the grab, and then also to try to go to sandwich him to get a steal.
Five-point Bulls lead. They are 7-3 in the 10 games that Derrick Rose has missed this season. Toe injury and a back injury early on. Been big concern for the Bulls. Without their best player, Bosh had nowhere to go. Good defense by Noah.
Great defense. He loves to spin to the baseline, keep him behind the rim.
Brewer was anticipating the Heat flying to the basket. He gave it up, but he got it back from Bosh.
I tell you, he's really nice to him. Coaches love players like him. He does all the dirty work, all the intangible stuff.
Dang.
Nope. Struggling here. See, he and Boozer on their last 2 shots, we've had 2 air balls.
Right. Deng is 2 of 8. Noah's 2 of 7. So it's a 5-point lead. You can shop NBAstore.com now. You have the best selection of Miami Heat and Chicago Bulls gear. Shoes and jerseys, t-shirts, hats, and more. NBAstore.com. One store. Every team need a little shot clock reset here after the air ball. And we are back at 9.
This first group for Chicago tonight, they've been disappointing. Disappointing in the fact that they can't score the ball. They're getting decent looks at the basket, but shooting a poor percentage.
Starters have a total of 27 points. And continue to struggle here from the field. This trip kept alive, and Watson knocks down 3.
Remember early on we told you they have 4 guys on this team. Deng, Watson, Korver, John Lucas III, who all shoot over 40% in 3.
21 more points behind the line for the Bulls. Chalmers gets in the paint. Got to finish that. Here's Dengler the other way. Try to go behind the back. Again, that left wrist sore. Brewer. Bumped by Anthony. Got it. And 1.
Excellent recognition by the Chicago Bulls. They make it, and then the movement without the ball. Ronnie Brewer, how about the adjustment in the air? Changing hands, playing the glass with the left hand.
Little spurt here by the Bulls. Chance for a 6-0 run. Eric Spoelstra takes a timeout with 7:04 left. The Chicago lead back up to 10.
Mr. Sandman.
Best road points per game by arena here, and then just up the road in Milwaukee, number 2 at Madison Square Garden, 3rd. Heather talked to LeBron, who's off to another great Chicago night here this evening.
Yeah, Mike, I talked to him about his success on the road, and he said, you know, I've always played my best on the road. All my 50-point games have come on the road. I'm more focused. There's fewer distractions. I get more rest. And then he joked, when I'm at home, my kids, who happen to be 5 and 7 guys, are up at 7, want me to play video games. I could say we all are the same. You know, we all get a lot more rest on the road, and he certainly has had the best games when he's on the road.
I hope my kids are asleep. No video games in the morning before school. What is that? Chalmers on the teardrop. That was easy as Miami got inside and gets it back to single digits as we approach the halfway point of the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, C.J. Watson got lost on that screen, and then there was no man picking up who played the game, who set the screen.
That was the first field goal for Chalmers. Noah attacking Anthony. And left-hand finish again for Jokie.
Now that's just sheer size, because Anthony's about 6'8", really 6'9". Noah over 7 foot, long arms, and he knew, just get me down in there and I'll get that jump hook.
Chalmers on the take, couldn't finish it. Watson the board. Here come the Bulls.
Good hustle by Boozer, keeping that alive.
Chalmers poked it away from behind from Watson that time. He wanted it, pushes it up to LeBron. Deng and James saw this throughout that Eastern Conference series. LeBron in the lane. Big step back now, 27 points for the 2-time MVP.
Now Deng played him once again extremely well off the dribble. Did not let him get to the rim, but the fadeaway jump shot is the neutralizer.
LeBron grimacing a little bit, grabbing that right leg for a moment. Deng a 3.
Now Now they are now 8 for 11 in threes. But the big thing is Deng has 3, Lucas has 2, and Korver has 2. They're better shooters.
Man, all 3 made field goals for Deng. Our threes, he is top 15 in the league, shooting about 42%. Bosch the fake and the free throw line take.
Oh, he pulled a string on that.
Tough night shooting for Bosch. 2 of 11 for Chris. Want another one from Deng.
Oh, boy. I kind of think he surprised everyone with that one.
On the mismatch coming back, James guarded by Watson. Deng fell down, Wade missed the 3, and on the rebound action, loose ball foul on Boozer of Chicago.
See, they get a break there, right there, mainly because Boozer zoned that off. Keep an eye here. This is just a great move, a jump left-handed hook. Can you, as a big man, shoot the jumper with both hands? Now, this is just good ball movement, opening up the 3 once again. 2 passes out of double teams will always open up against the best defensive teams, and you're seeing it here tonight because Chicago will make the second pass out of the trap, even a third pass.
And it becomes necessary because of the quality of defense both of these teams play.
No, they're not going away after the first pass, Mike. And that's called teaching, coaching, drilling, and then also your players.
James missed the deep 2. Anthony trying to get the rebound, pitched out inside. And before a 3-second whistle, Ronnie Brewer's called for his second foul, and that puts Miami into the bonus with 4.5 to go here in the third. I want to ask you about Chicago and the start they got off to here this season, because they opened up 15-4 in January, 11-3 in February. Have a great start to the month of March here, on their way to the best record in the league at 35 and 36-9. Many people thought it was because of the second unit that they have. Everybody returned, essentially. So many key pieces. So they started from third or fourth level as opposed to other teams who were just getting started, figuring each other out, and new systems.
Yeah, all right. But then they also put Rip Hamilton at that 2-guard position. He was averaging double figures. He's missed 29 games. And then also Rose missed 10. Deng missed 9, Watson missed 17. They didn't miss a beat, and they have the best record in the East and the best differential in the entire league at 9.3. That's great team play.
Brewer chased off the line. Wade slipped. A Sheik pitches to Watson with the clock at 4.
Come on, there it is. He's open.
Brewer 3. It is 9 for 13, shooting the 3 for the Bulls here tonight. They've outscored Miami by 27 from outside the arc.
When you play against great half-court defensive teams, they take you out of a lot of stuff you're running. Now it comes down to your ball movement inside of 4 seconds. Can you reverse the ball and get that shot?
Wade has it slapped away by Brewer. Last touch by Chicago. Just 3.4 seconds to shoot.
Main thing right now on the inbounds pass, do not allow your man to cut into the painted area and get an easy shot.
And the Bulls on the bench are pointing out defense. Yep.
Yeah, they're in a zone right now. In a zone.
Battier missed his last 11 threes, trying to punch it back in. It dances on the rim. And coming the other way is Watson. Pull up pop.
Nice.
Basket's going to be good, and we're going to have a loose ball foul.
Yeah, and that's too bad. Now, right away, the coaching staff of Chicago is very upset. I liked how Watson handled that break. He came right down to the foul line area, pulled up. You're going to give me the space. I'm going to shoot and make the shot. There, right now, Chicago's claiming that it was a,
flop.
An incidental contact, etc., and so forth. Right. But the man did do a tumble on the floor.
Battier comes to the line for the first free throw. Mike Miller is not in the Heat lineup again tonight. Second game he has missed with an ankle that he injured Saturday against the Pacers. Mike continues to find stretches of health and then gets injured. And he's such an important piece with Battier to spacing, defense, rebounding, and those corner threes. That's when the big three get attention.
And not only that, Mike, he's a great rebounder. And a lot of people forget that. And that's what Eric Spoelstra said to us tonight. Because in the last 6 or 7 minutes, when we go